What is up, guys? Muffin here, and we are back with some more Trails of Cold Steel 4. Last time we got started, well, we finished all our bonding events for the day. We went and found the 3 and 9 book that we needed to get. And now we are handling our requests. We handled the wanted monster, and now we're doing a side quest for Celestin, where an airship carrying Marquise arms, as well as Count Egret, Muse's grandfather, has been hijacked seemingly by Nidhogger. Not sure why or, what's kind of going on here, but we are obviously here in Rock Patio getting ready to rescue them. So let's keep moving. Are you kidding me? Oh my god. The same issue. It's always the same issue with Rain. Like, I always misjudge how far I am from the enemy. Obviously, we'll reiterate, never an issue when I was playing I was 2D games, I guess you could say. It only started to become an issue starting for Cold Steel 1 because you really can't gauge where he's going to hit from. Alright. Let's keep moving. Perfect. Level 1 hundo. Yeah, full guest character. Can't put anything on him. Oh, crap. Oh, well. Nidhogger! Those are the Northern Jaegers. I can't believe we're reduced to taking jobs like this. Hey, what are we supposed to do? They're holding our home completely hostage. Oh, Northern Jaegers as well. Nidhogger's in the same boat from what I hear. Yeah, apparently they've got dirt on them from stuff they've done in the past. They don't strike me as the type to cause collateral damage, but you can never be too sure. Not trying to point fingers, but I figure anyone who tries to stand up for the Empire at this point gets whatever's coming to them. Hey, where'd you guys come from? Too late! Complete powerhouse. Agate is like a super tank. He's got over 20,000 health. Damn, we really let our guards down. I guess we got what we deserved after all. Did you hear what they said back there? Sounds like they were cooperating with the state under duress. Don't let that fool you, though. We still need to fight them with everything we've got. We can worry about them later. For now, let's keep moving. Right. Stupid owl monster thing. I'll take it. Very nice. Cypher Edge 2. Yeah, Agate's not even that much higher of a level, but he just like has so much HP compared to everyone else. Look at this absolute Chad. I do miss his headband though. I also miss Tita wearing her little red hat, you know, with the goggles on it. A little before Rena and the others appear in the scene. Yep, it's like one of the normal airships. Who else is being kidnapped here? Did I see Ricky back there? What is all this about? You men have no right to... Shut up, just answer the question. We're on a mission to find dissidents unpatriotic enough to oppose the war. This is all covered by the National Mobilization Law. I assume you don't find that a problem, correct? Of course not, we wouldn't dream of it. Right, I'm all for it. I've even donated to the war effort. Mommy, I'm scared. Don't worry, dear, everything's fine. I'm right here to protect you. Yup, it is Gilbert. Hey, come on now, don't cry. Oh, how'd it end up like this? Hijacking the airship should have been an absolute breeze. This job is just circling the drain. I'm starting to regret our contract with the IDF more and more by the minute. I mean, alright everyone, settle down, cooperate fully, and you'll walk away unscathed. Next. Look who it is. Haha, we really hit the jackpot this time. I had a feeling you'd be on the ship. Just goes to show you should always trust your instincts. This was about us. I should have known. Seems we ended up involving the regular citizenry after all, your lordship. You mustn't blame yourself. The terrorist attack on the Courageous was but a month ago. Who could suspect the government would resort to the same tactics so soon? Our only mistake was assuming our foes would have the slightest shred of decency. Alright, that's enough. I won't allow any further insults out of you. Need I remind you you're in no position to lecture us on manners? No need to get so flustered, young man. If your employers have business with us, I prefer if we could get it over with sooner rather than later. Such confidence in you, it's no wonder you were Duke Cayenne's right-hand man for so long. But don't go thinking your history will get you any special considerations. You're suspected of conspiring against the war effort. Now, are you gonna come quietly or... Good. So, they weren't being affected by the curse before now. What just happened? Wait, what are we thinking? Plotting against the government is a act of high treason. Gilbert isn't even weak enough to be, like, taken over by this curse. It really shows you how weak these soldiers are. A mere arrest and investigation is too good for the likes of you. Anyone who stands against Erebonia should die here and now. Could this be the curse of the Empire? Hey, wait a minute. I don't know all the details here, mind you, but these men are high nobility. You can't just... Shut up, don't get in our way. See, he does have at least a shred of decency. Let this be an example to you all. The Erebonian Empire is justice itself. Any who dare oppose it will be purged. We won't back down from doing what needs to be done. Take your first look at the New World Order. How dare you? Now, before it's too late, Thor's Military Academy. You're not getting through here, I swear it on my pride as a Jaeger. Yeah, gotta give Gilbert points for standing up for it, though. Standing up, like, obviously he wants to, you know, do what he needs to do for his job, but he's not into mass murder. Like, that's not his MO. Honestly, I don't even think he's really, like, he wants to see anybody die, really. How many are going down? Okay, just all the dogs. Well, Agate's gonna see a familiar face. Oh, Cypher Edge 2 really expanded the range. Yeah, that strength up isn't going to help you too much when you're dead. Perfect. Oh, it's gonna be a lot of these that level up. You dare defy us? Where'd Gilbert go? No one opposes the Empire. No one, no one. What the? They're being taken over by the curse. Throw down your arms and surrender. Surrender or we'll kill every man, woman, and child here right now. That simply won't do. God. Excellently done, Celeste and Setsuna. Are the other guards taken care of? Indeed, we ran into some enhanced Jaegers, but they have all been restrained. Oh. My gratitude to you all goes beyond words. We could never have gotten this far on our own. So these two are the only ones left, yes? Hold on, what are you even doing here? How could you possibly have gotten in? Regimental Commander, I must advise we don't take this group lightly. This wouldn't be a problem if I had my ace up my sleeve. Consider yourselves lucky this time. Immensely lucky. Men, let's get out of here! Wait, regimental commander? He doesn't exactly run a tight ship, does he? It's just like him to get mixed up in an incident like this. Was that guy with Ouroboros? Well, he's gone now. Moving past that, you've helped us overcome this little crisis. See, like, Agate even knows that, like, Gilbert isn't inherently, like, a bad person. He just does what he does because it's his job, but, like I said before, he's not, like, a mass murderer. Like, that's not his whole thing. Realistically, he probably doesn't even, like, know what Ouroboros is trying to do half the time when he's doing these jobs. I do hope one day Gilbert gets out of there, though.
リーン君、君のことは聞いていたが、無事に戻ってきてくれて本当に良かった。それと、ありがとう、ミルディーヌ殿下にトールズの諸君。上下。
It was our pleasure, your lordship. I haven't seen you since the Imperial Provincial Council. I didn't expect I'd get to meet you and my grandfather together. Yes, we had a little matter that needed discussion, but as you can see, things got rather out of hand. Come, Celestin, don't look so glum. We're all fine here. Sir, none of this would have happened if I'd been more prepared. The fault is entirely mine. My dear fellow, you've more than made up for it by saving our skins. If that's not enough for you, maybe you'd like to join my little wager. I'm sure it would assuage any guilt you still might feel. You're too kind, your lordship. You certainly have some loyal retainers, Marquise. Hello, Muse's grandfather. For those of you who don't know me, allow me to introduce myself. I am Theodore Egret, Muse's grandfather. You have my utmost gratitude for rescuing us. I was convinced my spirit would be flung into Eidos' arms before the day was out. Oh, grandfather, you're always so dramatic. Gee, really? Pa calling the kettle black here. I hear you've been traveling around the continent and leaving Setsuna and grandmother all alone. I advised against traveling without an entourage, but his lordship was adamant. I hope you've learned your lesson, master. Just think of the stress you've caused your wife and Lady Muse. Yes, you certainly make a good point. It's good to see you haven't changed. You're all safe, that's what counts. Your aim was spot on back there, Muse. Why, thank you. As a spur of the moment, I must admit I was a little nervous. I heartily agree. Getting to see my dear granddaughter in action was an unexpected silver lining. We must be grateful that matters didn't turn out any worse than this, I suppose. Allow me to thank you all once more. Is it really over? Are we safe now? Well, everyone, if you wouldn't mind stepping this way. Oh, we've really made it through. Thank Eidos. I can't tell you how grateful I am to you all. I owe you my life. Now the real problem is what to do next. Perhaps we can be of assistance. Instructor Claire. We got here as soon as we heard what was going on. This contingent of the IDF has been acting without any consent from their superiors. You can leave the cleanup to us. That's a big help, thank you. We're just doing our job. I should be the one thanking you. If you hadn't intervened, we may have had civilian casualties on our hands. But you'll be taking us in for questioning all the same. Am I wrong, Major Claire? Innocent people got involved because of us. There's no escaping that. Though my dear granddaughter seems to be used to dangerous situations at this point. What do we do now? This incident has been resolved and the guilty parties apprehended. As far as I'm concerned, there's no need to investigate further. I'd like to thank you all for your assistance in this matter. This is weird to hear from her, considering she's our enemy right now. If you need transportation, you can take the RMP train as far as Rackle. Thank you, Major. Just so we're clear, these two are with us. We'll see to it personally that they get on their way safely. Of course, that's only fair. The Society ship has already escaped. But we'll be getting a troop carrier here to secure the airspace in 15 minutes or so. I'd recommend making yourself scarce before it arrives. Farewell. Does she have to have such like an angry face when looking at us? I know she feels guilty, but no need to be mean to us over it. I'm a little worried about her. Yeah, me too. But we've got to set that aside for now. We can't waste the time she's given us. Let's get going. Yeah. What? Vivi and Monk? And Mint? The mission to rescue the passengers of the hijacked airship was brought to a successful close. After handing the scene over to the RMP, Rena and the others returned to Rackle. What are they doing? Gotta say, I had my doubts for a minute there. But they pulled it off just fine, as always. Yeah, we didn't need to get involved at all. So much fun to see the gang back together, all together again. Okay, well, same with Patrick. What are they all up to? I assume it'll be making your way now? I'm afraid so. I still have some matters to take care of here. And I'd better get back to my wife. I've caused her quite enough grief already. I would appreciate if you stayed put this time, Grandfather. We prepared the villa to be a safe place for you two for a reason. Right, that reminds me. You mentioned being here on some sort of business, didn't you? Ah, that. Pay no mind. We're simply trying to do what we feel is right. That is all. You should do the same. It's your duty as proud members of Thoris, wouldn't you say? That way, you may be able to save countless lives. We will. And you may leave these two to us. Setsuna and I have taken care of all the arrangements for them. I hope we all meet again soon. Take care, Setsuna. Say hi to grandmother for me. Alright. Someone's calling. Looks like it's from the Merkba. We just wrapped up. Is that excitement I hear in your voice? Did something happen? Well, I got some new info in. About leaves in the branch campus. That's great news. We'll see you on the Merkba soon then. Okay, see you in a bit. Some progress at last. Yeah, from what I know, the main campus students have come to occupy the branch campus. We may have to get involved depending on what info Toa has for us. Well then, shall we head back to the ship and have Toa bring us up to speed? Not quite. Well, not quite yet. Oh no, it's just the normal one. I heard what happened from Maya. It sounds like you've been having a hard time. Given that, I don't really like the idea of asking for a favor, but I hope you'll continue to look after Ash from now on. Of course, no matter what, he's still one of my precious students. I bet if Ash heard that, he'd be very happy, I don't know about that. And the other request is a blue blonde thing.
気分爽快かな
Crispy pickles. So what? I assume you just take pickles and like fry them? Is that how that would work? Why don't we find out? Do we have it? Oh yeah, we have enough to make it. Doesn't Randy like spicy stuff? Extravagant sauerkraut. Okay. Okay, so right. We want to head to where? All right, the Rosenberg stuff. So let's head to St. Arc. So many games has Agate been playable in now? So just the 3 Sky games and Cold Steel 3 and 4, so that's 5 games so far. 5 out of 9. It's not bad. Right, that's already the thing we bought already. Wait, you haven't gotten a draft order, but you're still going to sign up? Why? Sales have been down and our truck has been requisitioned. As I am now, I'm just a burden to you. This damages my pride as a man. I don't want to drag you down. If I become a soldier, at least there will be some mirror coming in. You're such an idiot. I'd never think you were dragging me down. We're a family. We support each other through thick and thin. When you're in trouble, I'll help you. And I know when I'm in trouble, you'll help me. Rosame, you're right. I got it. I'll drop this and find a path that won't make you worry about me. I'm sorry I brought it up. Yeah, like, he's definitely not someone who's been afflicted by the curse yet, or else he would have been much more violent about it. Alright, Fee. Agate, obviously, we can't get a new weapon for. Not that he needs it. And then Muse. That's fine. I don't want to spend everything we have. I did spend a good 40k just now, though. Alright, where's this request at? Hotel. How do we get in? Oh, okay. I don't know if I've ever been to this hotel. Okay, I'm gonna kind of spoil this right now. I'm obviously sitting here. If you rearrange the words of Rimabella, it spells Mariabelle. I think this is probably Mariabelle in disguise, especially since it has to do with the dolls, but let's do it. What am I going to do? My precious children. Instructor, do you think? Yeah, it looks like she's the one who placed that semi-required request with the guild. But the request says it needs to be someone from Crossbell. We should have Yuna with us when we talk to her. Yeah, it's... But that means we have to go back to the Merkba. We can't just change the party. Oh, well, I guess we're going back and seeing the cutscene first. Back on the Merkba, Rena and the others quickly gathered on the bridge. They then proceeded to discuss the new information they'd obtained about Leaves. So it's true then. Professor Schmidt really has gone back to the branch campus. Yeah, our intel seems solid. G. Schmidt, one of the 3 disciples of Professor C. Epstein, the original inventor of orbital technology. He also served as the branch campus's technical advisor. He helped us out a great deal during the Civil War. I've known him for a while now through my grandfather. Your grandfather was also a fellow disciple as well, right, Tita? Right, that's what led me to coming to Erebony in the first place. But if he's back at the branch campus, that must mean... Yeah, looks like he's on the main campus's side now, just like Major Michael. Damn, I mean, I know he wasn't exactly a philanthropist, but still. Professor, why? That's just how the old fart is. Kinda doubt there's any bad blood behind it. Yes, he was likely more drawn in by the research opportunity than anything else. But more importantly are those sent to Lee's alongside the professor. A member of the Epstein Foundation and a relative of the Ashen Chevaliers. A relative, only one possibility comes to mind considering the circumstances. The Foundation member, you think it might be Tio? Well, we already know that's the case. Both seem more than likely, though we can't say for sure just yet. The only way to find out is for certain is to do so ourselves. It's gonna be a lot harder to sneak through this time around. Still, there's gotta be a way in somewhere. We'll find it just as Class 7 always does. Let's get to finding that route then. Where do we start? I believe the key to our success lies with us. Right, there's no one here better suited to infiltrating the branch campus than us. Those main campus chuckleheads made their bed. It's up to us to knock them into it. We can do it, Yuna, Instructor Reen. You're darn right we can. Thank you, everyone. Want to help out too. I have to find out what the professor's intentions are. Tita. Guess there ain't gonna be much room for extras this round. Maybe not, but I'm a part of the branch campus too. I have to back them up however possible. Oh, I know. I can try and get in contact with Randy. Well, this main campus graduate ain't just sitting around. I'll give him all the support I can too. Reen's not the only one who wants to see Elise. Great. Plus, I'd love to put a face as Tio I keep hearing about. Ugh, it astounds me how irritatingly positive all of you manage to be. Just business as usual around here. I'll start figuring out our route right away. Let me know when you finish your preparations. How many extra do we get? Yeah, well, right now we're just switching up the party. I just need Yuna with us. Is there anyone else here who'd be interested in Rimabella? I guess Crow might know her, right? Oh no, Duvalie we definitely gotta bring along. Meet Duvalie. Yeah, give me Crow, I guess. All right, let's head back down.
Yes.
I would have figured it out, like, I'm pretty sure I figured it out the first time anyway, so it's not like I spoiled the whole thing, because even if this was my first playthrough, I would have said something. Because I would have been like, huh, these dolls, and then you look at this person's name, because Rimabella, so you take the M there, then one of the A's, or no, the I, you go M-I-R, oh, you just basically do it backwards, kinda, for the most part. So M-I-R, M-I-R-A. Oh, wait, no. M-A-R-I-A-B-E-L-L. Got it. What am I gonna... Yeah. Instructor, do you think... Yeah, it looks like she's the one to play... Yep. It said she wanted someone from Crossbell to hear her out, right? In that case. Excuse me, but... Oh, yes, that's me. I put in that request without hoping for much, but maybe this is Eidos' guidance, Are you also from Crossbell? Yep, but I'm here for the moment. Does that mean you're from Crossbell too? Oh yes, I live in the residential district. This is just wonderful. I was so discouraged being so far from home. I can't just go home without the children. Children? It says in the order you lost something precious? Yes, they're very precious. Have you heard of Rosenberg dolls? The weird part about this is, why would Blue Blanc steal a fellow co-worker's dolls, especially in Anguis? But I guess Blue Blanc isn't siding with Ouroboros this time around. Yes, of course we have. They're created by a master craftsman of unparalleled skill in a workshop and crossbow. As such, they're worth tens of thousands of mirror, aren't they? Wow, I've never heard of them. Well, you know a lot about them, Yusei. I've only seen them in store windows. They can actually range from tens of thousands to even millions of mirror. In these modern times, they most certainly are. My late husband and I adored that you're not married. No one in their right mind would marry you. Knowing who she really is. I mean, I guess looks-wise, the real her, you know, probably gets a lot of suitors. Adored children but had none of our own, we ended up welcoming those three into our home instead. I brought them with me on my trip so I wouldn't be lonely. But, oh. Ma'am, are you okay? Please calm down. I guess that her beloved children have gone missing. I don't believe they were merely misplaced. This was left on the table the morning following their initial disappearance. This is... no way. There can be no doubt. That jerk. Ah, so that's what happened. I heard about this from someone in the SSS. That's right, Phantom Thief B. It's the same card he left at all the crimes he committed across the continent. May I take a look? Of course, I have no idea what happened. I've taken custody of your 3 children. You ought to start by relying on the guild. The location of the first, in the old town, there are a pair of close siblings. Check the top floor of their dwelling. This is one of his riddles. It's him for sure. It's as the rumors say. We need to investigate quickly. Can we take this card? Of course, just please help me. I just want Iris, Shanna, and Cannon back home safe and sound. Didn't Phantom Thief B help you in Crossbell? Yeah, but he might have just been going along with that Ren kid's decisions.
まあ、今回に関しては長らく舞台を下ろされた異種返し、そして我が好敵手だった宝刀王子へのせめてもの鼻向けとでも思いたまえ。
But I think he was being sincere. Indeed, I've heard a little about his personality from Vita. This modus operandi doesn't fit with that. I agree. The old Class 7 went up against him several times when we were still students. But I don't remember him doing something as awful as stealing what's essentially an old lady's only family. Okay, let me stop you right there. Didn't he literally steal someone's wife? Like, there was like a married couple, and then he made her fall in love with him, and then he, like, locked her away. He's not as nice as you might think. Yeah, you had me in the first half, Dooley. I wouldn't say he's a good person, but he wouldn't stoop this low. Either way, this is a totally written challenge for all of us. I need to save this. We're just going to have to go along with it for now. But a crime's a crime. Justice will be served. In the old town, there are a pair of close siblings. Check the top floor of their dwelling. Old town, close siblings. I can think of a few candidates. It's probably safe to exclude the eastern half of Empire and Crossbell. If there are any places nearby that match the description, we should go take a look. Okay. So, Old Town. So does that mean it's not necessarily going to be here in St. Arc? But isn't St. Arc the old town? Like, it's one of the oldest places in the Empire? Well, we can take a look first. Like, what else would be an old town? Alright, well, it's definitely not here, so Old Town. Let me look at it again. In the Old Town, there are a pair of close siblings. Oh! Duh! Okay, so they want us to go to Alster. The top floor of Kai and Tilia's home. It's gotta be, right? Yep, okay. Anton is still here with Pattery. Wonder if Agate has anything to say. I mean, obviously Agate is very emotionally strong, so obviously he's not going to cry over Oliver dying, but I'm sure he doesn't feel the best about it. I mean, obviously Tita's probably holding it in. Same thing with Estelle. Agate and Josh are the ones having to have the manly emotions about it. Yep, here we go. This trunk feels so out of place. I agree, a black leather trunk with gold roses. Instructor, is it possible? Right, we should ask Tilly if we can check it out. Might be a good idea to call our brother Kai in as well. Yeah. Oh look, it's so cute. That's quite an exquisite doll, isn't it, Yuna? Well, Yuna, is this the one we're looking for? Definitely. I might have only seen them in stores, but I know a Rosenberg doll when I see one. Yeah, one of these chests is what Kia was in as well. The name on the tag, Char, that's not what we heard earlier, is it? Seems like we have the next note, too. The whereabouts of the second. A road to a village vanished from the map. Explore the Garden of Consolation. Alright, Hamill. Isn't this? Has to be Phantom Thief B's card. Kai, Tilly, I need to apologize for getting you caught up in all this. It's okay. Though it's a little unnerving to find out someone put this here. Especially considering Tillia was here by herself. What if something had happened? I'm just fine, Kai. Stop worrying. The doll's pretty cute, though it looks kind of sad, doesn't it? The owner must miss it. Please make sure you give it back to them, okay? You got it. I suppose we'll take custody of this trunk and all. I don't get what he was thinking, leaving it in there. Agree, it seems like a poor choice. But about the next card... There's a couple places I can think of from that. The main point is a village that vanished from the map. It can't be this place. The road and Garden of Consolation must be hints. Okay, let's get looking. Yep. Well, we already know it's Hamill. Alright, but we'll save the rest for next time. We'll finish off this request, and then we'll get started on the operation to liberate the branch campus and leaves. So, that's going to be it, guys. Hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe more if you're new to the channel. I'll see you all next time. Have a wonderful day, everyone.